Hello, friends. Welcome back to Pursuit of 5. Let's keep exploring the rooftop. Make sure I've gotten everything in here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to actually like activate or anything like that. I don't know how much of that there is, but I know there's objects to look at. I think in this game, and just that he has stuff to say about. Guess I'll go home today. Yep. And now time to get yelled at by Sakura. Yay! I'm rolling my eyes, friends. I'm rolling my eyes. Hey, I got an interesting call from your school today. It's only your first day and you're already showing up hours late. Most of the thing is that at this point in my life, because of people in my life that are like this, and that have especially were like this when I was in school, and a lot of, pretty much the whole faculty of my school was like this to some degree, I'm kind of apathetic, I guess, in the fact that I don't want to deal with the kind of responses that I normally receive in these kinds of situations for, it was an accident, and I'm sorry. Normally they have some sort of retort for that. I'm just gonna do the dots. Some sort of retort that really digs into my soul. Didn't I tell you not to cause any trouble? Look, just behave yourself. Your life's forfeit if anything happens. You understand the meaning of probation, right? I do. Okay, then. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll be there in half an hour.
What is it?
Hey, what are you standing around for? Hurry up and go to bed. No, I just hired a part-timer.
Yo.
Forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer. Alrighty. Examine the tablet! The time I should try to clean up the rest of the room, too. I'm guessing right now he doesn't have time. There are stacks of books. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just like, they can just like, go to bed. Go to bed. And it's gonna be doing that for a while, to be honest. I'm not too bothered by it. To the degree a lot of people are, I just want to keep going. And I love this game, so. There are all these unused household items laying here. It's not organized at all. Shelf with old books. There are books carelessly crammed onto these shelves. Let's go to bed, I think. Yes, go to bed. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all that weird stuff that's been happening to me. Sleep. Sleep your exhaustion away, motherfucker. Not sure why I had to say that, but hey.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Rehabilitation?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being.
Well, it still would be nice if I understood. Because I'm sure he has no idea what's going on at all. It's like, please tell me.
You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
He doesn't know what the heck to say at this point. I wouldn't, anyway.
You have no choice but to hone your strength. It's not because we're forcing you, but because this is your fate. Neglect it and you will die.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Metaverse Navigator?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
Huh, it's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
This song is real good. I had another strange dream. Fate and awakening? What the beep? More importantly, I need to hurry get ready for school, man. School. I think I'm exhausted enough that I can get by with sleeping a couple hours early and hopefully waking up a couple hours later. Part of me feels like going ahead and...
Seriously?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm just kind of rambling about my plans for the future. I'd rather go ahead and continue focusing on the game for y'all friendies and things that relate to it directly and or indirectly in some kind of mind way. Some kind of Durgan mindy way. What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Did you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
Oh, what's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. Oy. Jesus Christ, that hit me. Because that's all over the world. Clearly, because this was a Japanese game. I hate referring to games that came out already as was, especially older ones, but because people still played them. How is that game a was if someone's still playing it? It's like you're talking about it like something that no one ever plays anymore. That ain't true. Usually, with 99% of games, there's someone that still plays it because they like it for some reason or another, you know? It's like, fuck, dude. It's raining pretty hard. If we don't hurry, we'll get in huge ass trouble if we're late to school. This Kamto got in another fight yesterday. Police escorted in and a transfer student. School just started and those two bastards are already getting in the fights. They so care. School's already annoying enough as it is. Those two are making even more trouble for everyone else. We aren't fucking doing anything to you. Come on. Anyway. I seriously doubt that our actions would affect their punishments in any way. They're just deciding to blame it on someone, I guess? The easy targets? Well, man, that really hits home for me, too. I was that unstable kid that, you know, misplaced things, and a lot of people just kind of assumed I was a bad person or just didn't seem to like me. So I feel that. Okay. Or that I'd do something like hurt someone on purpose, or that I'd... Because it was never on purpose, but I've hurt people. It's always flying off the handle. It's never anything that's premeditated in any way, or something that it feels like it's not me when I'm angry. I'm pretty sure this is not a unique thing, but to me it's very acute. To a degree that a lot of people don't seem to get, and seem to think I'm talking out my ass. And I'm not, I promise. Anyway, friendos, I think, honestly, I need to stop playing this for a while, because I need to kind of get away from all the feelings and memories this is bringing up, so I will Berberini, friendos. Yee.
I should write something.
Let's continue. By the way, before I started recording here, I ended up, just kind of chilling here and listening to the ambience. And gosh, man, if you just stand here, there's so many different, chatter lines these passing students, or at least sounds like it's coming from them, but it's probably just ambient and, you know, you assume it's coming from these people, but look, they're all faceless, like Persona NPCs tend to be. Persona 5 anyway. I don't know if that's really a thing in the others, but I've noticed that facelessness is just a thing in this game, and I feel like it might be actually a commentary on things, or it might be a stylistic thing, but, you know, it's cool. Seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though? It would be just a really, like, if you don't have to, like, even put a face on your NPCs, it's probably easier to have a lot of them. That might be just the main part of it, too, honestly. Alrighty. Question time, oh boy. I'm a social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching the rules of society this year. You know what's funny is, these teachers, I think, are caricatures of the types of teachers that are probably all over the world that everyone doesn't like. Well, okay. I mean, you know, there's a lot of definitely interesting personalities among the teachers. This is like that super strict guy that super, like, ultra political, super ultra, this is how you should live. Those people exist, sadly, and everywhere. Really. You look like you've been spoiled growing up. This generation is just freaking... I'm a boomer. Okay. Before we learn society's rules, maybe I should start with the rules of being a decent human being. Don't be like me, because I'm a piece of shit. Hey, new kid. The Greek philosopher Plato divided the human soul into 3 parts.
What's the answer?
The soul is comprised of being a dick, being an asshole, and being a motherfucking piece of shit. That's why I'm a motherfucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, I just really hate people like this. Okay. Soul is composed of appetite, spirit, and... Logic?
Correct.
So you knew that, huh? Plato's teacher Socrates says that evil is born from ignorance. People who've been babied and taught that evil is due to individuality go and become society's scum. Wow, we got it right. Is he really a delinquent? I'm not. Thank you for questioning that bullshit. He seems like a punk, but he's actually serious about saying, yes, I am, I promise. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. Wow. And I've got a knowledge point. And I won't be following a guide, but I'll be answering these as best as I can throughout the whole video game.
Alright.
Dirk's knowledge has improved. Wow, amazing. Bizarre incidents have been occurring frequently. Those are but the actions of such scum. We don't need crude people like that in the school, understand? You know, honestly, he's not as bad as I thought he was gonna be, so I apologize for the sheer harshness with which I came at him, but, you know, I feel like I remember him saying some stuff later that just made me, Hey there, Takunki. I want to fuck you a lot. Can you please allow me to fuck you, please? Before I be a dick about it. I mean, what? You looking for a ride home? Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all these accidents. Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer shoot, so I can't afford to miss it. And of course he's going after a literal model. Hey now, being a model's fine, Danny, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. Fuck me. A lot. Instead. Because I want your pussy. That's all that matters. Because I'm a dick. Okay. You mentioned you were feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis? Yeah, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been busy. Sorry to worry you. You must be lonely, too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. That's why I asked you out in the first place. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record, after all. Someone happened to you. Thank you. She could probably really tell that he's just being fake genuine. Fake nice for, you know, to get in her pants. Like, I could tell that, at least it seemed that way. Especially because Ryuji seemed to know about it, and the first thing he called him was a pervy teacher. So, yeah. Yeah, see? He was all nice to her. And then the moment she walks away, he has that, look at that nasty fucking look on his face. Fuck him. Yo. And not in the good way, he doesn't deserve it by anyone. Especially on. What's up?
Hey.
I want to talk to you about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so you in? Sure, what next? Oh, looks like I managed to talk some sense into you. Except I don't know if sense is really your forte, Ryuji, but hey. You know, I really love these conversations. They feel like natural young person convos, and I really love a lot of the, you know, the different responses you can have. I really get into these sections. It's a really well-made game. I love it so much. It really sucked into the social aspect too. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this. I love
If a
space
huge castle
planets.
like that really
good.
exists,
I like it
I'm
a
sure
lot.
we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though?
Probably a long time ago, or
We
actually
walked that
never.
way from here, right?
What built it was Kamoshida's mind. I don't know why I said could probably a long time ago. It's castle. It's a big thing. Here. Okay. Walked away. Walk that way from here, right? Maybe. Yeah, I don't see a
Put it
reason
that
to
way,
be
I'm not so sure anymore.
Protestant about this at all.
All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something.
I love these transitions of just people walking
Huh?
by.
We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time.
Yeah, you will, because you're not getting how the castle actually appeared. It wasn't where you went, it was the app.
Let's go.
That y'all haven't really noticed had anything to do with it quite yet, but this is where they do, and I think it's a really good setup
For
for that.
real?
For realizing the app is
Is it
the
smarter
reason
than we
for this.
think it is? What do you think?
Checking your phone.
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Yep, there we go. Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball looking thing?
Ah. It just appeared.
What? What a weird app.
Yep.
Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
I don't really know if that's accurate, but hey, you did figure this out, so I mean... I don't know about this, man.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
There it is.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday!
Yep.
We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Ah! Those clothes!
Yep.
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
I don't know.
I don't get it either. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
sense isn't what they do here.
Hey,
They create confusing situations for a
stop
living.
making a
Atlas does.
commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I
Kamoshida.
think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
Thankfully, Ryuji doesn't have time to beat up Morgana because screaming dude.
We keep the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh,
Jesus.
It's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit!
He Angkor.
You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know.
Oopsie. I
Hey,
skipped.
Mona Mona!
Hold on. Ah, whoops! Okay, log. Okay. Okay, never mind. It looks like I didn't actually skip anything. Except for here.
Still, it seems you have your reasons. It's Morgana!
There we go.
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Let's go.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
I love this track. I mean, I love the soundtrack. What am I
Now
talking
then.
about? The whole damn thing. Oh god, I really love this. This is one of my favorite songs in the whole game. Ain't that where we escaped out of last time? That's right. Not barging through the entrance is one of the basics of Phantom Thievery.
Huh?
How are we supposed to know about that stuff? Because Morgana's teaching you. Yep. I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me. So, sorry for dragging you into all this, but I just can't believe that bastard Kamoshida for doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I'll be big time. I love these transitions. These are even better than the people transitions because they're badass, because Joker's badass. Wow. Man, this place is creepy as always. Now, make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
This way!
Follow me. Yep, I cannot save right now.
What's this?
I probably can't open that door. What are you doing? We gotta hurry up and follow him. You know what's funny is Ryuji apparently keeps calling Mona him, but a lot of people assume Mona is female at first regardless, which is interesting. I did too, I do believe. What the? I was seeing double or something with just now. Was that Shuja? I've told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might come up. Might show up. By the way, I think I've heard something about he's actually more gender neutral, or I guess they, you could say, but I think they end up addressing him as a him. I know, I think it's on. Someone brings up the mystery of Morgana's gender at one point or another in the game dialogue, I do believe. So I guess we'll discuss that more when we get there. And, you know, whenever else it comes up, or whenever else I have an idea about it.
Let's go.
Come on, this way. Can I? Nope, can't save. Once I can save, I'll check my footage and hope I didn't lose any.
this?
Can't yet.
What's this?
Darn, I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we won't be able to avoid conflict from this point forward. For real?
Listen up.
Oh well, I'll just teach you the basics of battle right now. You'd better remember all this. As a rule of thumb, try to ambush as many enemies as you can. Attack them from behind whenever possible. You'll need to rip off their masks to momentarily break the control the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, the enemy will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack. Attacking enemies. When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing the X button, a battle will begin. Watch for a red icon to appear when you are in range. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack at that moment for an edge in battle.
Yeah.
So we want to ambush him and go for the first strike. Alright, got it. You know you're just going to be watching, right? You can't use a
Let's go.
persona. Anyway, let's go. At least yet he can't. That will change soon, and it will be Hui.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay.
Persona. You're mine.
Nice.
Nice work, team.
Indeed.
Okay.
Nope, still can't. Still cannot press the options button. At all. Alright. I was trying to press options there instead of that keypad button thing, that touchpad button thing, whatever that's called. Ain't nobody in there.
By the way,
Those volleyball kids were in the cells past the bridge, right?
by the way,
I just want to see his different things about this. It's empty. I just want to see all the different dialogue, even though it's around the same thing. This one's empty. I love how there's just different ones and different, dialogue for each one instead of a repeating dialogue. Oftentimes, in these kinds of situations in games, there would be repeating dialogue instead. But I love how it's not the case in this one. I'm sure very little repeating dialogue exists, which is beautiful. By the way, I love the kaleidoscope effect on the edge here. Why isn't anyone here?
hey,
Damn it! Why? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go? Quiet down. Oh yeah, there were more of them in further too. They might have been transferred already. Crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them. It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Yeah, I'd say.
Now then.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
Oh yeah, one of these rooms, which I can save in.
how can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning
Yeah,
the
see.
ruler's control over this area is weak.
I was about to say, yeah, like, do you see, like, I thought there was no kaleidoscope around for a second. I thought that meant there was distortion, but I think it just means we're in mementos. I do think. And look at the stars at the bottom. There's so much great
classroom.
graphic design in this game. So much great. Absolutely. Lovely design.
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
Yep.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Oh yeah.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means.
You know what's amazing is Morgana carries himself so eloquently, but he's dumb in other ways. It's interesting.
Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sound.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out.
Huh.
Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is pre-something. Huh? Huh?